Peeking in from the half-opened door, Anna wandered eyes around the room. She was confirming whether Taehyung actually is here or not. If someone saw her like this, peeking in a form, they must consider her a thief, breaking in someone's house. The words he said downstairs was actually scaring her and increasing her heartbeat. Unknowingly, a shy smile made its way on her lips, which she immediately covered up, mentally slapping herself for behaving like a weirdo. After roaming her eyes around each corner of the big yet simple room, for a minute, Anna steps inside, making sure Taehyung is not inside. She clapped her hands in happiness as according to her she successfully ignored Taehyung, or don't know what would have happened with her. Having out a relaxed sigh, Anna turned to grab her clothes from suitcase. To change her clothes, the happiness she was having a moment ago and the big smile vanished when her eyes fall on a familiar figure standing in front of her, leaning against the door, staring right into her soul. What making the frightening moment intimidating is the bare look of Taehyung. His wet locks and droplets of water on his shoulder was clearly mentioning of him just coming out after a hot shower. Her eyes were about to pop out from her sockets. Anna gulped the lump down to throat. She was not aware that caused this, that now she can't ignore him anymore. Taehyung is standing in front of her. God, kill me, please. Unconsciously, Anna starts to check him out. You must be loving the view, right, wifey? Pretending to ask, Taehyung actually teased, ruffling her wet locks, which was actually a fake act to flex his muscles more. Anna widened eyes, realizing her actions, and instantly looked away. How can she behave like that? So embarrassing. Her body stiffened as from her peripheral vision she saw Taehyung taking steps towards her. Taehyung internally smiled, seeing Anna so nervous and scared. When he was only a few steps away from her, Anna got flustered and tried to run, but before she could, Taehyung grabbed her wrist and spin her body towards himself. Sliding his one arm around her waist, Taehyung pulled the surprised girl towards his body. The space between them was mere, trying to escape. Sorry, but your attempt was too weak, wifey. Taehyung sat with a fake sad face as his hold tightened on her waist, while from other he tugs her hair falling on face behind her ear. Anna looked on from the playful gaze and wiggled in order to release herself. They whined helplessly sad. Yes, wifey, can't escape, not my fault. Taehyung replied with a innocent face. Anna passed a glare to which Taehyung raised his left eyebrow. The door is open, Tae, please. Anna pleaded. She was scared to be noticed by someone in this state, especially grandma. Ash, that will be so embarrassing. Taehyung nodded in understanding and said, you are right. We should close the door and then continue. Anna's relieved face again fall down in disappointment. What? You said right you want to do romance in private, Taehyung said in a flirt tone with his low voice. This man, how can he behave so normal? Yeah, that's not what I mean. Anna tried but couldn't speak properly. What do you think when a handsome boy is holding you in his arms, staring right into your soul, and you're holding back your eyes to not stare at him? Will you behave normal? Anna joined her both hands together as the girl couldn't seem to understand where to put them. No way. Then tell me, as your husband, I should also know the meaning behind your every word. Taehyung sat, caressing her cheek from his other free hand. Anna gulped, feeling his breath on her face. You were giggling some times ago on my condition. Now what happened, wifey? His husky voice sent chills down to her spine. I act. You what, Taehyung exclaimed, still touching the softness of her cheeks. He was enjoying her flustered state. The eye contact was long and passionate. The moment was romantic yet intimidating. Suddenly, Taehyung shook his head and water droplets from his wet locks fall on Anna's face, making her giggle. The boy smiled and continued his actions, only to see her smile more and more. The thing he loves the most is to make her smile. It's the best view for him. The beautiful view of her smile. Beer, dinner is, oh, wrong timing, I guess. Grandma, who comes to call them, got surprised them seeing in this condition. She hurriedly closed the door. Anna widened her eyes and tried to push Taehyung, but Kim Taehyung is Kim Taehyung. Instead of releasing her, he put his other hand around her waist and completely trapped her in his arms. Anna got surprised at his actions and gives him a questioning look. In response, Taehyung only smirked. Harmony, do you need anything? Taehyung asked loudly. Yeah, dear is ready. Okay, Harmony, coming, you go downstairs. Come soon and also bring Anna. Granny sat and went with a small smile. Yeah, where will she go without me? Taehyung whispered, looking at her. Anna passed him a glare and whispered slowly. Stubborn tiger. The girl thought the person in front of her didn't hear. But who tell this girl that how sharp ears a mafia have? So where were we, wifey? Taking a chance, Anna pinched his arm. Taehyung groaned and removed his arms. Anna smiled in victory and ran away from there. You tricked me. Taehyung's mouth was hung open. Anna giggled, peeking her head from outside of door and said, That's what you deserve for embarrassing me in front of Granny. Anna sat glaring at him. She went away, not before sticking her tongue out to him. Taehyung chuckled at her playful nature. Soon it turned into a smirk. Night still left wifey. Taehyung is such a tease. Anna helped Granny setting dining table. She had already taken a bath in another washroom, as the girl didn't have the courage to go back in the room again. Taehyung's actions were not leaving her mind. His soft touch, intense gaze, low voice, and the closeness of their bodies, remembering the intimidating yet sweet moment, sent tingles inside her. She had to hang her head down to prevent Granny from seeing her red face. Granny also introduced the headmaid, Mrs. Clara, who was in her 40s and have been working for Taehyung's grandmother. They both are actually like best friends who knows everything about each other. Anna dear, call Taehyung please. He didn't even come till now, Granny requested gently while sitting down on her seat. The thought of going to Taehyung was making her all jittery. How will she face him? What if he again tease her or do something else? Don't think much. In nervousness, she starts to chew her bottom lip, not knowing how to escape from the situation. Granny noticed her dazed state and said, Dear, are you listening? Yeah, Granny, I will go and call him. Anna immediately answered, but inside she was screaming for help. But no way she would deny Granny. What will she think about her? No, she can't risk it. No, I can't let Granny think me a disobedient and arrogant girl. Let's just go. I will go, call him and will run away. Yeah, perfect plan. Thinking about a perfect plan, the girl straightens her back in confidence and proceeds towards the stairs. But before Anna could climb the stairs, sound of shoes tickling on stairs make her look up in confusion. Taehyung was coming downstairs in casuals using his phone. The girl mentally thanked God but also became a little bit sad as she had to drop her perfect plan. Immediately, she ran away when Taehyung suddenly lifted up his gaze. But Taehyung's eye seems to catch her. This action made him chuckle. A ding sound forced his eyes to focus but on the phone. As he's here for 1 week, so from here, he have to look after his business. Locking the phone, he put it inside his trousers pocket and heads towards the dining area, excited to see someone. There, Granny was already on her seat while there was no sign of Anna. Must be hiding. Taehyung shake his head and take a seat near to his grandma. His eyes roam around the whole wooden table on which delicious meal was presented. Wow, this much food and all my favorite. That's so sweet of you, Harmony. Taehyung gratefully stated with his rare boxy smile, only to be pouched next second when the sweet granny passed him a cold glare. Are not you too early, bear? You could have take more time. Taehyung sulked at the taunting tone. Harmony? What Harmony? When I went to call you, didn't come, and when wife said you come in less than minutes. Wow, what a obedient husband of wife. Guess Granny loves to pull his beard's leg. She loves to joke around with Taehyung. That's why their bond is special. Now, this confused the sulky boy. Anna went to call me. Following her, you come here. Now, here asking me. Oof. Granny grabbed her forehead in disappointment. Oh, that's why Mrs. Kim ran away. Taehyung mentally muttered. Now, what are you thinking? Looks like your mother didn't give you good properly. Now I have to look after you. Taehyung laughed at his granny's over-dramatic behavior. Oh, my jealous granny, don't worry, you will always be my first love. He said, pecking her cheek. Better be, but that doesn't mean you will ignore your wife. I don't want to be an old third wheel in between a young couple, for sure. Taehyung confidently stated, come in my room later, I want to have a talk with my grandson. She put the glass of orange juice near him. Anna, come now dear, food is getting cold. As Granny said, Anna comes out with head hung low. She didn't spare a single glance at Taehyung. Take a seat, my child. Anna smiled and about to sit when Granny interrupted. Not there, Anna. Sit beside your husband. With a nervous smile, Anna sat beside Taehyung, following what Granny told. Mrs. Clara served Taehyung and Granny and approached near to Anna to do the same. But confusing her, Anna stood up and grabbed the bowl from her hand. I will do this by myself. Why don't you join us, Auntie? It was surprising for Mrs. Clara, as no one had to look after her like this except Grandma. No, dear, I will eat after you all. With a polite smile, Mrs. Clara denied. But it will make me happy if you would join us, please. Anna again requested. Yes, Mrs. Clara, please join us. Supporting Anna, Taehyung also requested. Come on, Clara, it's not like we had never shared same table. Mrs. Clara smiled when Granny sat and stood to either side of the table. Anna served her food and again goes back to her seat. She also put some food in her plate and everyone started after a good moment. Putting the napkin on her lap, Anna is about to lift up her hand when suddenly another hand intervened with hers. Anna confusingly looked up at Taehyung, but he was silently eating like an innocent child. Struggling under his grip, Anna nervously looked around, but luckily no one was looking. The girl tried to remove his hand, but in response the grip tightened more. Impossible for her to get free from it. It's make her anxious. What if someone saw them? Granny saw Anna didn't start it yet, so she asked, What happened, Anna? You are not eating, my child? You didn't like it? Anna got flustered and sad. No, Granny, it's so good, Taehyung said innocently. Anna faked smile and used her left hand, not having any choice. Then eat, Anna. Why your plate is still untouched? You are left-handed, dear. Anna get nervous as her mind couldn't form an answer. Actually, Granny, Anna sometimes uses her left hand also. You know to practice. She is fine. You continue, please. The suffering girl mentally cursed Taehyung. Oh, with an unsatisfied look, Granny stated and again focused on her plate. Taehyung looked at her and smirked, to which the girl showed her puppy eyes. After ensuring no one is looking at them, Taehyung came closer to Anna's ear and whispered, This is your punishment for tricking me, and back away, leaving the girl to suffer alone. Having no choice, Anna glanced at plate with regretting face. If she knew the price for tricking her husband with her food, then she never tried to act over smart with this cunning husband. Mafia. Cruel Mafia. Anna murmured and grabbed the spoon before filling it with rice from her left hand, as she can't use chopsticks in this condition. Her hand was literally shaking while taking the spoon towards her mouth. With a great difficulty, she put the spoon in mouth. Only a small amount she could eat, while most of it again fell down into the plate. Taehyung is having difficulty to stop himself from smiling on his poor wife. From the corner of his eyes, Taehyung saw her pouting. It's looking like she will cry any time. Showing some mercy, he left her hand slowly, soon regretted as the warmth of her hands vanished, but nonetheless it was necessary. Anna looked down and smiled widely before moving her face close to Taehyung's ear. Thank you, Mr. Mafia.